Hey everyone, welcome to my Stalker run. I'm Ep89 and here's what's in my backpack. Still basically everything that was there before. That's desperate. Um, got lots of food. You know what? I'm gonna eat this. Actually, before I forget, I noticed this one's at 0.5, so I think I can just drink that. There we go. I'll top up my water. That one took away the pain. Oh, I gotta get rid of that flare. And got a bunch of stuff, as you remember, if you were watching, because we're heading back from Blackrock. So I was thinking about putting that there. I noticed these gloves are wet, so I'm going to take them off. I'm going to put these ones back and hope that we don't get attacked. And let's see, where are we? Day 122, and here's my skills. And just show it's mid-afternoon. So we're gonna see if we can make it to the farmhouse. I'm not betting on it, but we can at least get to what is that? The community center. I think we can get to at the very least. Actually, there's a kind of a shortcut to get to the farmhouse from here anyway, so I'll just do that. There's a deer up ahead. It's not a problem. Usually when I'm coming back, I always tend to go that way, and that's, I think, the long way. I think if you go up to the plane crash and cross over, that's a more direct and faster way, at least in my opinion, to get to the farmhouse. So we're gonna gamble and go for that. I'm gonna double check this body. Yeah, I checked them. I kinda grabbed these just for the kicks of it, you know. Why not, right? I don't think a couple of feathers are gonna weigh me down too much. So hopefully the weather holds up and doesn't get any worse than it is. It's pretty good. Plus 15. And I'm really hoping that there are some guts and some rabbit hides at the farmhouse, so I can repair that rabbit hat. That's not a look though. Like, this is 0.25. That's, yeah, I'd rather just repair the rabbit hat. It's not too much heavier. I do think that I will be getting rid of the moose cloak though. I think it's too heavy. I also might get rid of the deer pants. I'll keep the rabbit mitts though. What else do we got? We got this moose cloak, because that's 4 kilograms. I have another coat, which is this one. It's only 1.5, and that's basically what, about 4. I mean, I think it's actually warmer than the moose cloak, but a lot lighter. So I think I did my deed. I made some of the animal clothing. I used it, but I think the time to get rid of it is coming quick. It's not really something you need in the Stalker runs. It's designed, I think, more for Interloper, where you don't get some of those really good pieces of clothing. So you kind of need to use the animal clothing. But Stalker has the best clothing available to you. And it's all much lighter, and the lighter your clothing is, the more materials you can carry. And they're also easier to repair because it only requires cloth, so I think we'll be getting rid of some of that stuff. I'll pick up you just because. Getting close to nighttime, but we're not too far from the farmhouse, so I'm not too concerned. And even at this point, if the weather did turn, I know even in a blizzard how to get there, so I'm not worried. My biggest worry is those rabbit mittens. But worst case, if a blizzard hits, they'll only lose a couple of percentage. I'm gonna grab you just to clean up my mess. And you know what? I'm just gonna grab some sticks that are along my path. Never hurts to grab sticks when you're walking, just because you can drop them off when you get to your destination and accumulate a really big pile of them. They respawn, so I know I've checked you, but I'm double checking you anyways. I'm sure some of you have seen that double checking does pay off. It's real easy to miss something, and then the next time you go by it, you just think, ah, there's no way I missed that before, and just walk right by it. So it only takes a couple seconds. Go have another look. Unless you got one of those killer memories where you just absolutely know for sure 100% that you checked it. Now in a pinch we can go up there. That just takes you over to one of the cabins. But we're not going up here. You can just see it straight ahead there, behind that tree. I think that's draft dodgers. We're just going to continue on, go right to the farmhouse. Now, maybe some of you can answer this question. Was this a fire barrel at one point? And like, did they change it? I seem to think... Oh, there's another torch I'll grab. Clean my messes up. I seem to remember, or at least I seem to think I remember, stopping and making a fire at the fire barrel right there, but I don't know offhand. So if you know, I wouldn't mind hearing. Maybe they changed it. I was kind of hoping for another piece of birch bark, but oh well. I think I'm gonna not pick up any more sticks. But I will drink just to lighten the load a little bit. It's only gonna be a subtle difference, but it might be the difference between getting there before nightfall and not getting there before nightfall. Because I don't want those wolves out in the yard to turn into night wolves. And that field behind the farmhouse usually has 3 or 4 wolves kicking around. And a bear. So the quicker we get there, the better. It's not too far off, but if I'm real lucky, I might be able to repair the rabbit hat before bed. I don't know that I'll get it to 100% though. That might require two goes at it. But I wouldn't mind at least trying to get one repair on it before bed. I was watching someone the other day and they had, I forget what they were repairing, but it required animal hides and it failed. And they lost their hide. I think that's too extreme. I think for the amount of effort required to get a good cured hide, I don't mind if they, like if the repair fails and you lose the gut, I don't mind that. Because typically, I mean, if you're hunting, you get like, what, 15 or so guts off of a moose or a bear. A couple off of a deer. But I kind of wish that they would change the hide situation. I don't think that's fair. I mean, if you're desperate to repair, say, a rabbit skin or something, you gotta wait, what is it, 2 or 3 days? And worse, if it's a moose hide that you need or a bear hide, I don't know the exact number of days, but that's several days of waiting. So I think it's more fair if they just take away the gut on a failure rather than the actual hide. That's something I never actually noticed before because I don't know that I've ever actually tried repairing the animal clothing before I had my sewing skill fully upgraded, or at least very close to it. So I don't remember ever failing on an animal hide repair. I don't think I'll get a repair in tonight though. I think it'll be too dark. And I'm also not sure about the difference about failing on a repair versus repairing and then it becomes too dark. I don't think you lose your materials that way, but I'm also not going to risk it. But I am going to go in through the basement just to have a look. Because it would be kind of nice to not have to carry the extra toque. There we go, we made it before night. Now we hope for rabbit hides. Nope. No hides. I don't think I left anything in any of the containers down here. You're empty. You're all empty. Yeah, I must have taken them to the camp office, if I had any at all, actually. That's okay, though. Now, do I have... I never took that bedroll. I left it at the prison. That's good. Alright, I can drop all my sticks. What do I got for coal? I got 5. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be dumb. And I'm gonna take all of these. Because, you know, why not add more weight? I wonder if I can get that rifle bullet. I'm not going to be wasting 2.5 hours to get a bullet. Now what's in here? I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you. I'll take you and you and you. And I gotta take the bullets. I'm gonna take you out and just put you on the ground so I can see you. Alright. Well, I may as well just go eat, drink, and go to sleep. What's my weight at anyway? 53. Once I sleep, it's not going to be too bad. I can also fill my lantern. Do I have... No, I don't, so I can just fill that now. Where are you? And we'll eat. Think I can get one more. That's good. Now, if those were teas on the floor downstairs, I might grab one. Yeah, go figure. Spend all that time waiting for an aurora and I don't get one until the day I'm leaving, or actually until right when I leave, and then the first night after I get an aurora. That's cool, I guess. Alright, let's eat. Maybe 500 or 300, maybe I'll try. Oh, I shouldn't have. I don't like to have partials, especially when it's 0.01. Just because the animation takes just as long to eat 0.01 as it takes to eat the whole thing. Yeah, we're moving good, so it's daytime. Yeah, let's take a tea. Wait, that's reishi. I don't need an extra reishi, do I? Yes, I do. I need an extra birch bark. And what's in there? We don't need any of that. And what the hell? Let's take that too. And I got 9. There's a bunch in here. I'll do that. And now we go. Yeah, we're still moving pretty good. We're at 53 out of 45. There's the puppies over there. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go up the hill. I usually sprain my ankle, but I don't care. It is the fastest way to get there. I mean, I can go that way and cut across and... But you know what? I'm wondering, is this way actually that much farther to go by Pensive? Let's do that. It is a safer route, and in terms of not getting a sprain, at least. I do have the memories of going up the hill that day and getting jumped by a wolf right up at the top. That was when I was using weapons. I remember aiming my bow on him. And right when I was about to pull the trigger on it, on letting go of the arrow, I got a wrist sprain because we were on the side of the hill. And I was so confused as to what just happened because I was paying more attention to the wolf than any of the alerts on the screen. Went from aiming a bow, ready to shoot, to all of a sudden not having a bow. Just completely baffled me till I watched the video afterwards and I figured it out. Like, wow. What are the odds of that happening ever? Those strange little occurrences like that, though, those are one of the things that make this game so fun. gotta be aware of where you're at. So even if there's a wolf that looks like he wants to take you on, if you're on the side of a hill, try to move. Because you never know. Well, we got good weather so far still, so that's cool. Just looking straight ahead at that tree. To the left of the tree, there's that spot. I wasn't sure if that was part of the branch or if that might have been a wolf. A little far to be seeing a wolf. But I guess at the same time, yeah, that's part of the tree. At the same time, though, you might think that might be a little far to be seeing the piece of tree branch too, but they're howling. I think they're that way, though. I think we'll be alright. I don't have any sticks, so I'm gonna grab at least one. Actually, I'll grab about 5. Well, 6. 1 to start it and 5 for fuel. But I'll grab ones that are on my way. What's the wind? -6. So we can use a torch if we're in trouble. Lots of crows. Oh, there's a bunny. I don't see the moose. Where are you guys? Oh, it's a body. Well, I guess since this is a good time to say it, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers, whether you're recent or a while ago. I don't know that I've actually done it since I started commentary. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes I'm getting. And I especially appreciate the comments. I like interacting. I like to hear your opinions on things. I like to hear your ideas or suggestions. So yeah, thank you to all of you who've done all that. And even to you, those of you who are watching who haven't subscribed yet. Maybe you haven't seen enough to want to do it. That's fine. I've been there too with other channels that I've watched. Hopefully one day I'll do something that'll entice you to want to subscribe. It's all appreciated though. I did have a suggestion from a viewer that maybe I do some of the challenges that the game offers. I haven't started those yet, but I'm still trying to work out how much I want to do it, as in like how often. I upload these videos every day, and there's conflicting reports as to whether that's a good idea or not. It's something I've been doing since I started uploading, so I'm going to continue, but the thought is that maybe it's too much. There's people that say you gotta leave them wanting more, you know, so I think for my survivor runs I'm gonna continue to upload them every day. The challenges might be maybe a Tuesday, Thursday type of thing. I haven't quite decided. They definitely won't be every day, because I think that would be way too much, but we'll see. Once I start them, we'll see how the viewership goes for them. And my thought with the challenges was basically just start at the top. The what is the first one? The Hopeless Rescue, where you go to Timberwolf Mountain, you get the flare gun, and then where do you go? Down to one of the lighthouses, or the lighthouse, and fire off a flare, and you've got a time, I think it's 6 days. So we'll see. I'm currently thinking twice a week, but again, viewership will determine if I do more or less of that. I also haven't decided how long to make those videos, so if you have a suggestion, like is 40 minutes not long enough, or I'm going to keep these videos at 40 minutes, but for the challenge ones, maybe you want an hour, I don't know. But they'll be done in similar style where as little editing as possible so you can see everything. I gave my opinion on over editing before, so I'm not going to give it again, but yeah, I just prefer, here it is, here's the run. That's why I like to show my backpack contents at the beginning, just so y'all know, like, this is all the stuff I got. Any coal in here? There should be by now.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, yes, you will, Astrid. You'll carry it until you start walking too slow for my liking, and then you would drop some of it. Preferably at the exit of this cave. I got enough sticks, right? 7? What the hell. Now I got 8. Come on. Nine. 10. One more stick and I'll call it good. I said I was going to take 6, but once I had 7, like, well, I may as well go to 11 instead. I just need that one extra just for lighting the fire, so. See? I'm walking right by them. I told ya. I like that. You can see the exit. Put you away. In fact, I could probably get away. What is this one? 186. That's okay. Hopefully it takes from that one. Definitely don't want to empty one of the jerry cans. I don't really like that little thing about the game where your jerry cans magically disappear if you empty them. I know there's a mod that allows for better fuel management where you can transfer fuel, you can empty the lantern and such. I think that should actually be in the game. You collect lantern fuel and magically you have, I mean they do it with cups too, but magically you have this little jug. But then you can't do anything with it. You have to either use it or nothing, really. I mean, you can't dump it into your jerry can. And then you have items like the jerry can where you find them, but if you empty them, they just magically disappear. They don't remain as an empty jerry can. And I'm not too sure why that is. But cups are no different. I don't know why we magically have a cup up here when we cook a tea and then it magically disappears when you drink the tea. I wonder if maybe they should change that so you need an empty can to cook the tea, and when you take it off the fire it takes the tea plus the can and puts that into your inventory. Because currently, I mean, you can cook up 50 or 100 teas if you want, and magically there's all these cups, right? I think it's a little different story if you actually need an empty can to put those liquids into. And I know we're getting a thermos in the next, I believe it's coming in the next update on the 30th. But that's not quite the same situation. That's just to keep your drinks warm. So I just mean like the actual act of cooking, just all of a sudden here's this cup. I think I mentioned before too, I don't see the thermos as something I'm ever gonna carry. I'll see with the weight of it, but although I like to hoard all the the coffee, the teas and such. I don't tend to walk around with heated drinks too often. That's more of an interloper thing than stalker thing. Is that wolf? Yeah, okay, let's go this way. Actually, I don't even remember now, did I? Like, I wasn't paying attention if I passed the, Oh, he's going after a bunny, so maybe I'll get lucky. Is that a bunny right here? Oh, poor guy. I'm guessing you ate this one, so you're not going to appear in my inventory. Alright, there's where I want to go. It's kind of a wolf bypass, but as long as, I mean, he can't see you. Or else he'll know where you're going. Yeah, he's walking away now. He's done his bunny. I think we should be able to get past him without any issue at all. And as I say that, he turns back in this direction, but I don't think he'll see us. Nah, he didn't see us. Just a wee bit further here. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before or not, but that's another thing I want them to add is the ability to prop open that door when you leave here. Did I ever check this? Yeah, I checked it. I think it should cost you something though. I don't think it should just be like, hey, do you want to prop it open? But like, I don't know. Maybe you need a piece of metal to wedge under the door. This game's all about trade-offs, so I mean everything you get that's good has some kind of negative effect to it. So I think when you think about trying to make changes like that, like you have to think, okay, well, it can't just be an automatic thing. You're gonna have to need something to do it with. But I do think you should be able to prop it open. I don't think it's normal that maybe it's something that's not offered until you've gone out once and had to do it again. I don't know. But anyway, here we are. So I'm going to end the video here. So if you liked the video, please give it a like. And if you would like to see more, please hit subscribe. And nothing. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.